Hey everyone, back again for another video. Today we are going to be doing an oracle card reading from the Spirit Animal Oracle. So this message is going to be from your animal guides today. So I asked Spirit if there's anything that you can tell us today that the people of Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube need to know. What do you have to tell us today? What do you have to share with us today? Please show me within the span of 3 cards. Please show me within the span of 3 cards. We have the Dragonfly Spirit. Truth transcends illusion. We have the Armadillo Spirit. Set healthy boundaries. And we have the Rabbit Spirit. Now is a lucky time. So these are the 3 cards. I am going to be reading from the guidebook to give you the most accurate information. So number 22, Dragonfly Spirit. Truth transcends illusion. Okay, so Oracle message. Dragonfly Spirit is here to remind you of the wisdom and truth available at all times in the hidden realms. Just as a dragonfly catches your eye with its reflective wings and body, Dragonfly Spirit appears to tell you to pay attention to the truth beyond the illusion and recognize the insights that come seemingly out of nowhere, peeking through from behind the veil. So for this message, there is going to be some truths hidden that you have not seen before. There are going to be things revealed to you that you may not have seen or thought of before, maybe different perspectives on different things and with different people. You know, whatever the situation is for you, just know that something that has been hidden from you will be revealed to you. The truth will be revealed, and you need to keep your eyes open, your ears open, and your heart open to receiving this message. You need to keep like a clear mind and a steady heart so you can get that spiritual download that this is what Spirit is revealing to me. Is this right here? I'm not just overthinking it. This is the message from Spirit. You need to listen to your intuition because Spirit will give you that download in your brain that this is it. This is the message. This is the hidden truth that is being revealed to me. Okay. In the realm of spirit, there is far more wisdom than you can perceive with your senses. There is a deep knowing that you are not separate or alone. For a higher power recognizes you and loves you beyond measure. So Dragonfly Spirit has been feeling your sense of loneliness or alone. You may feel like you're all alone in this world or in your situation. You may feel that nobody understands you, and you may feel like, how could they understand me? They don't even try. They don't want to. You may even feel like whatever your situation is with people, places, things, you may even feel that they don't love you. But Dragonfly Spirit wants you to know that they do love you, both in the physical world and the spiritual world. So when Dragonfly Spirit comes to you, they come to you with a sense of love and peace, knowing that you are guided from the other side. So even when things and people seem to be against you, Spirit is always with you and for you. So when you feel like you can't take another step, when you feel like this world is just too much, take a step back. Maybe stay home, stay in bed, and get the rest that you need, and know that Spirit is going to take care of you, because when the world seems to be against you, Spirit is for you. You are not truly alone. You may feel like you're alone in the physical world, but you are never alone in the spiritual world. They are protecting you, and they love you, and they want you to know just how proud of you they truly are. And fears dissipate as you realize you are embraced by the nurturing force that is everywhere. always in communication with you. So please be open to communication, because dragonfly spirit, as well as other animal spirits, are trying to connect with you. But they say that you have been missing these connections because you're not open to seeing them or receiving them. So what I would do is meditate for 5 minutes every day, just to really connect with spirit and connect with source, because that is how you open up to seeing all these blessings, to see and be revealed all of these truths and whatever else spirit has for you. So always stay open. I would do like at least 5 minutes a day, if not more, for meditation. There's guided meditation videos on YouTube. They even have like 5-minute guided meditation videos on YouTube. They have like different intentions for guided meditation. So definitely check that out. If you have an app for like guided meditation, also do that. Just any way that you can just sit for like 5 to 10 minutes every day and just be with spirit, that will definitely jumpstart you to being open to receiving. Aligning with you are preoccupied, aligning when you are preoccupied. Sorry, I can't read today. Aligning when you are preoccupied. Dragonfly spirit offers this message. You exist in unity with all, including the protective spirits who share their wisdom, and you are being nudged along the path your soul needs to travel to have the experience it craves. Love exists in many forms, and sometimes we overlook it when we don't recognize a particular form. Pay attention to the signs now. They remind you that each of us have inspired dreams seamlessly sewn into the fabric of this invisible world, and there is great consciousness that exists in the seemingly empty spaces, guiding us on our journey. So when it says to pay attention to the signs, and when it says that each of us have inspired dreams, Spirit has seen your dreams. They've seen your visualizations for what you want in the world, and they want to help you make your dreams come true. What they're saying is that your dreams have been heard, your dreams have been seen. Your prayers are now being answered, and they're going to help make your dreams a reality, but you have to also do the work to help them help you. They can't do it all for you, but Spirit will reveal to you what they need you to do to help them help you. So that is something that will also be revealed to you, because there's only so much they can do from the other side. We still need to help them out and do the work we need to do in the physical world, so they can do the work that they need to do in the spiritual world. So that is one of the things that will be revealed to you, and they will help you to be able to do it to the best of your abilities. Okay, where was I? Open to the truth, letting the wisdom of the hidden realms inform you, providing insights your consciousness mind overlooks. And here's a protection message. Did you really think this world of the senses is all there is? From the hidden mystical realms, signs are being sent to you, but perhaps you have perceived separation and convinced yourself that you are on your own. So when it says that you are being presented signs, you've been missing the signs that Spirit has been giving to you, because you are too focused in the physical and you're not focused enough in the spiritual. So like, you know how there's a divine balance, good and evil, light and dark, all that stuff? You are focused too much in the physical, and it's throwing that off balance between the physical world and the spiritual world. So again, 5 minutes of meditation every day will help ground you to come back into balance between the physical and spiritual world. And it will help you to see the signs and recognize them. And Spirit is saying that they want to give these to you in a way that you will not and cannot miss. They're going to be giving you to them more dominantly, like in a bigger sense. So you know definitely, this is it. This is the sign. This is Spirit talking to me. So you won't miss it and you won't second guess it. But if your intuition, like deep in your gut, tells you that this is a sign, listen to it, because you got that feeling for a reason. Have you fallen into spiritual amnesia and forgotten your connection to a living, loving, and always supporting universe? If so, rub the sleep out of your eyes, for Dragonfly Spirit is here to remind you of all the love and support available to you in every moment. There is an organizing principle underlying the events you have experienced, and Dragonfly Spirit can help you see it, and trust that Spirit has your back. What they're telling me is that when I say you are too in the physical, it's like with the negativity in this physical world. And that's probably why you've been feeling so alone, because this is a very negative time in our world, and it's so easy to get sucked into the negativity and to like convince ourselves that there is no more positivity. But if you just look around, look in your environment and be present in the moment every day, you will see the beauty of this world. Spirit wants to remind you that with the divine balance, there's not just negative, but there's also a positive. There's also a positive to balance it out, but you just have to be open to seeing it, because that's what you've been missing by consuming whatever you have been consuming, whether it's news, politics, certain stuff on social media, whatever it is for you. It has given you spiritual amnesia from seeing the positive in this world. They want you to remember the beauty and the wonders of this world that Source Creator has given us, and they want you to come back to a place of positivity, hope, and peace. They want you to remember that the cup is not just half empty, but the cup is always half full. And that is like the consciousness mindset that they're trying to bring you back to. So whenever you feel like the cup is half empty, just know that the cup is always and also half full. And that just because it's half empty does not mean it's fully empty. That there is still things in that cup, even if it's not all the way full. And that's what they want you to remember. Love is here, so follow the signs that appear serendipitously. As you pay attention to all the magic all around you, you will know you are on the right track. So that is your message from Dragonfly Spirit. Now let's go to Armadillo Spirit. Set healthy boundaries. Number 3. Oh, Spirit is already telling me that when doing so, when all of these things are being revealed to you, there's going to be a positive and negative reaction from the people in your life. Like when all of these things come to pass, people are going to react a certain way. They're going to be showing you their true colors. They're going to be revealing to you, like Spirit is going to be revealing to you their hidden agenda that you have not seen before. People who are secretly against you are going to be revealed to you by Spirit. So it's very important that you intentionally set boundaries. And Spirit wants you to know if you need to cut these people off, no matter who they are or what their connection or relationship is to you. If you ever need to cut someone off, you need to do it. If something ever comes off as a deal breaker or a red flag, take that as a heed of warning and as a revelation from Spirit, because it's secretly a blessing in disguise. You are going to see that not everybody in your life is for you, and it's going to feel so hurtful and negative, but just know that it is not a curse, because these people were never for you, and Spirit is going to be revealing them to you so you can act accordingly. Spirit wants you to know that this is not something bad, but it is a blessing in disguise. And when you set healthy boundaries with these people and situations, how they react will tell you everything that you need to know to handle them accordingly, whether they respect your boundaries or you need to fully cut them off. Their reaction will tell you everything that you need to know. So if you want to know how someone is going to react, simply tell them no. Like if you want to know what someone's true vibe or intentions are, tell them no to something, whatever you feel like you need to say no to, because their reaction to your no will reveal everything that you need to know about them so you can handle them accordingly. So set healthy boundaries. Oracle message. Learning to set healthy boundaries is a gift of Armadillo Spirit. You are entering a phase in order for you to be in alignment with your intentions and co-create your best life. Oh, and Spirit is telling me, you know how Armadillo Spirit has that hard shell on their backs? Armadillo Spirit is offering you this hard shell of protection. Just like they use it to protect themselves, they are offering you a hard cover of love, light, and protection. So they are going to protect you from any negativity that what is being revealed to you is going to throw at you. So fear not, because whatever the reaction, whatever the result is, just know that Armadillo Spirit is giving you protection. They're going to be your rock, and they are going to help ground you so that no evil acts or evil words, evil anything done against you will prosper. Like in the Bible, it says that no weapons formed against you shall prosper. It says that God will prepare a table before you in the presence of your enemies. And that is what Armadillo Spirit is bringing to you. They are going to present to you your righteousness to these people. And whatever they throw against you, whatever they do, whatever they say against you, just know that you are divinely protected by Armadillo Spirit, and no weapons, no evil that is formed against you shall prosper, no matter how hard they try. You are divinely protected, and you have nothing to worry about. Okay, so you are entering a phase where, in order for you to be in alignment with your intentions and co-create your best life, you may have to be discerning and say no to many things that have been okay for you in the past. So what Spirit is telling you that what you have been putting up with in the past, what you have been settling for in the past, when you say yes but you really want to say no, that is disrespecting yourself. That is putting too much in other people, but don't limit yourself for the needs of others. Spirit wants you to know that they know that you are a people pleaser, and this probably comes from trauma, but now is the time to done being a people pleaser. You are allowed to say no, and you are allowed to set boundaries, and if anybody has a problem with that, that is their problem, and that is not your burden to carry. If you feel like you need to say no, you need to speak up for yourself and be assertive, and Armadillo Spirit is going to help and work with you in order to do so to the best of your abilities. They're going to teach you how to do it by bringing situations into your life for you to practice setting healthy boundaries and saying no when you want to say no and you feel like you need to say no. You owe people nothing. You don't owe anyone anything. And the fact that they think you do is their problem, not yours. Anything that these people expect of you that you know is wrong for you, that is not your burden to bear, and that is not your burden to carry. That is on them. That is not on you. And it is not your fault for what you went through. It's not your fault for the trauma you went through to make you a people pleaser, but just know that Armadillo Spirit wants you to know you owe them nothing. You don't owe anybody anything, and they're going to help you set healthy boundaries and handle these situations and people accordingly. So when all of these things are revealed to you by Dragonfly Spirit, Armadillo Spirit is going to come in and help you do the work that you need to do to align yourself with protection, love, and light, and boundaries. This also means that you need to learn where you end and where others begin, what is yours to own and what is not. To know your limits and understand that it's an empowering choice to say no and what doesn't feel right. So one of the lessons that I've learned over the course of my life that has to do with this is that sometimes the most loving thing you can do for yourself is simply say no and walk away. And Armadillo Spirit is going to help you discern when and where you need to do so. And they're going to divinely protect you against any words, actions, evil that is brought against you. They shall not prosper. They're going to get their karma. You don't even need to lift a finger. Armadillo Spirit is here to tell you it's time to be honest with yourself about what you really want. Be clear on what you are agreeing to. Declare what your needs are and say no as a full sentence. So when it says be clear, Like, it's time to be upfront and honest with yourself on what you truly want, both in life and with like every situation in your life. Like, it's time to really take the time to be honest with yourself and like find yourself through all these practices. Now is the time to find out what you really want and discern and figure out what you feel is right versus what other people are telling you feels right. So anything in your life, you need to ask yourself, does this feel right to me, or are outside forces telling me that this feels right to me? Is this my truth, or is this truth being coming to me from other people? Is it really what feels right to me, or is it what other people are telling me should feel right to me? And you need to deconstruct from these things in all aspects of your life and all areas of life itself. And Armadillo Spirit will help you to give you the discernment in order to do so. But going back to Dragonfly Spirit, through this meditation, you will open yourself up to all these realizations, and it will help you do the work that you need to do. So Dragonfly Spirit and Armadillo Spirit are going to be working with you at the same time, as well as Rabbit Spirit. Be clear on what you are agreeing to. Declare what your needs are and say no as a full sentence. These are acts of respect and kindness to others as well as yourself. Just know that you are not a bad person for saying no to anything that you need to say no to. You need to learn how to say no as a full sentence, and you need to learn how to be assertive, to not backpedal and give into the guilt trip and the gaslighting that people are going to bring to you, because they are going to try to guilt trip you, and they are going to gaslight you into thinking that that's not really what you want, and they're going to try to guilt trip you and gaslight you into dropping your boundaries to do as they will. But you need to say no as a full sentence, confidently and assertively, and let them know that you mean business. Let them know that times have changed, a new you is breaking through, and if they don't like it, they can leave. And Armadillo Spirit will help you to be assertive and stay assertive. Trust your body's signals, and you will know what to do. Armadillo Spirit guides you into making good decisions that are grounded in a strong sense of what belongs to you and what does not. So that also comes in with like the hard shell that Armadillo Spirit has. They're going to be covering you in a hard shell protection. So that's what that means. Protection message. This is a tricky time, as you may find yourself enmeshed with others, overly concerned with how they will take care of it. Take care of it if you say no or express how you truly and really feel. Do you feel anxious saying no to someone, so you capitulate, even knowing the outcome will not be in your best interest? Do you feel like it's your job to stop someone from facing their challenges? Instead, you might take on their full responsibilities, rescuing them instead of giving them the freedom to learn their lessons their way. So what this is saying is that you cannot save everybody. Regardless of how much you want to, it is impossible for you to save everybody. So certain people are meant to come into this earth to do certain things and learn certain lessons. As much as you want to save them from making these mistakes, sometimes people need to make these mistakes in order to learn and grow. So you need to know what is for you and what is for them. And Armadillo Spirit will give you that discernment, but you need to really meditate on the fact that you cannot save everybody, and you are not meant to save everybody. Not everybody is meant to be saved in this world. Not everybody is meant to awaken in this world. There are some people who will stay asleep to the spiritual truth, and there is nothing that you can do about it. But that is okay, because you are not meant to save everybody. We know that you want to, and Spirit thanks you for wanting to help everybody and caring about everyone's best interests. But sometimes, if for their soul's best interest, they need to make the mistakes that they're going to make. They're going to go through the things that you see coming in their future in order to learn and grow for their soul's purpose here on earth. So Armadillo Spirit will help you discern what is for you, what is for them, and how to act accordingly. Because it's not your job to save them. It's not your job to do everything for them. And Armadillo Spirit wants you to know that that is absolutely okay, and there is nothing wrong with you. There is nothing wrong with you, and you are not a bad person for saying no and letting them go through the things that they need to do their way, because that is how they were meant to do it. And you are not a bad person for learning all of these things. You're not a bad person for letting them go through these things. You did nothing wrong, and it's not your fault that you can't save everybody. If you were truly meant to save everybody, you would be. It's like this for a reason. Do you feel like it's your job to stop someone from facing their challenges? Instead, you might take on their full responsibilities, rescuing them instead of giving them the freedom to learn their lessons their way. Perhaps you feel that if they only knew how much you cared, they would change and then all would be well. Armadillo Spirit asks you to be honest with yourself and others, no matter how difficult that may be or how much you may fear losing someone or something. Face your fear, tell them the truth, and set your boundaries. Spirit wants you to know that if you end up losing someone, that Spirit is doing this for your highest best. They may have been serving you for a purpose in the past, but if you end up losing anybody, regardless of who it is or what their situation or relationship is to you, just know that they are meant to move on from you, that your time together has come to pass, and that is okay. You did nothing wrong, and it's not your fault. It's not their fault. It's nobody's fault. Just know that your time together has come to pass, and when they leave, you're going to go your own separate ways, but that is okay, and that does not mean that you did anything wrong, regardless of what anyone has to say about it. Armadillo Spirit asks that you be honest with yourself and others, no matter how difficult that may be or how much you may fear losing someone or something. So Spirit also wants you to know that there is going to come a time where you have to have difficult conversations with people, but it's not your job to sugarcoat it for them. It's not your job to protect their feelings. That this all comes to being assertive with yourself and really speaking your mind in a loving, respectful, but assertive way, because these people need to hear it. These people haven't been hearing it before, and it has been hurting you, them, and the situation for quite some time. I promise you, it may be a difficult situation. These may be difficult conversations, but it is going to serve everybody in the situation for their highest good. And the right people will listen to you, understand you, and accept you for them. Anybody who does not, that is Spirit revealing to you that they are not meant for you, or that they may have never been meant for you, and that is okay. Face your fear, tell the truth, and set your boundaries. You will be amazed at the miracles that happen when you let Armadillo Spirit protect you from taking on too much, becoming a people pleaser, and losing your integrity. Another message of protection from Armadillo Spirit is to relax, live, and let live. If you or someone else is being defensive, you are called to step back and trust in Spirit's plan. So that is your message from Armadillo Spirit. Now we're going to go to Rabbit Spirit. Now is a lucky time. Number 49. Spirit wants you to know that in this lucky time, when all of these things come to pass, that you are going to be receiving miracle after miracle after miracle. With all these doors coming to a close, with all these things coming to an end, this is going to open up all these new opportunities, all these new blessings, and all these new miracles that are going to come into your life that you never thought possible. All your dreams are going to come true once you do all of these things, and that is when you will truly start to live. Oracle message. A sunny meadow calls, and Rabbit Spirit appears to lead you out of your dark warn and into the light so that you can participate in the fertile and beautiful experience. It may seem, oh, Spirit wants you to know when they say fertile, it doesn't always mean with pregnancy. It could be blossoming new things that coming into your life. So if you thought of pregnancy, it could mean that, but it doesn't always mean that. When Spirit says this, they're not talking about pregnancy. They're talking about anything fertile that could bloom and grow. So it does not have anything to do with pregnancy. I just want you to feel safe in knowing that. It may seem safe below ground, but the magic happens when you come out and take the risk of being vulnerable and co-creating something new. You are being invited into a new life that you have no experience with. So when you are being vulnerable with these people, when you are setting your boundaries and having these difficult conversations, just know that it is for the highest good of all, and it is going to bring about these miracles. It is going to bring about these blessings, and you are going to have a new understanding, and that is what is going to bring you the blessings and miracles into your life. You are being invited into a new life that you have no experience with, but have no fear. Today is also a time to be fruitful and productive as you enjoy Rabbit Spirit's sunny and prolific energy. Spirit wants you to know that with this blossoming new way of life, with all these miracles, it is like, you know how the Bible says that when you plant a seed, the right seeds will grow? I forget how the quote goes, but like every seed that you sow, the right ones will prosper. And Spirit wants you to know that it is like a tree. It's like the tree of life that is going to be blossoming inside you, and all of it will be fruitful and good. All of these things in the new tree of life that is coming out of you, all of your seeds that you have sown in the name of love, protection, whatever it is, are now going to be growing in full, and they are going to be fruitful. They are going to be the most delicious fruits of your life. At this time, whatever you intend to bring to life will find fertile ground. There are no mistakes, really, when you are in co-creating with Spirit. So let new ideas spring to the surface, knowing that now is a lucky time of tremendous possibility. Protection message. Okay, sorry, I thought I got a message from Spirit. Vulnerability is required of you now, even if you don't feel safe. And act as if you trust that you will be okay, and soon you will see that you are okay. Spirit wants you to know that if you ever get a feeling of uncertainty and the feeling that you are not safe, just know that Spirit is protecting you and guiding you, and that even if you're not safe with certain people in certain situations, you are always safe with Spirit, and Spirit will always have your back through everything. They are for you, they are with you, and that they will protect you and guide you, and that they love you. To create is to take risk at this fortunate fertile time. Banish your fears and recognize that real security is in immersing yourself in the process of co-creation. Spirit wants you to know that they want to work with you in this co-creation. When they say co-creation, it is working with Spirit to help all of these things come into fruition. That they're going to be your most prominent team coming into your life, and that you are going to be co-creating your new life with Spirit. It's okay to admit that you don't really know how to deal with whatever is in front of you. And Spirit wants you to know that when you admit to yourself that you don't really know how to deal with whatever it is in front of you, Spirit will give you the answers that you seek, and they will guide you. This is where curiosity and not knowing can be a wonderful state of mind. Be playful now, admitting that you are at the beginning of something. So Spirit wants you to take your leap of faith. It's going to seem scary at first, but Spirit promises you that when you take this leap of faith and leap into the unknown, they will lift you up and help you fly. You will not fall, you will not stumble, but they will catch you and they will help you fly above the clouds and into a new heaven. That you are safe, but it's very important that you take your leap of faith, because all good things will come from it. They just want you to know that it's safe to do so. Be playful now, admitting you are at the beginning of something. Come on out to frolic in the sun's nurturing light, because it is time to birth something new. This is your message from Spirit today, and I hope that you like all of these messages. I hope that this spoke to you. So if you're seeing this on YouTube, please like and subscribe, because I'm going to be focusing more on spirituality. I know I've been focusing on my trans journey, but I'm going to make it like a spiritual and trans journey page. But if you're seeing this on Instagram and Facebook, please like and share this with someone you feel could use this. Thank you. Goodbye.